Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey y'all, how y'all doing tonight? Hey. Uh, uh, uh. Hey y'all, hey kings and queens. Hey gods and goddesses. I'm your host, Phoenix the Goddess, and we are in the Goddess Sanctuary. Hey. This is a safe space for all kings and queens and everyone in between. I am focused on my lovely black kings and queens. This is what my podcast is about. We need love, we need healing, we need growth. We will be discussing all things love, sex, relationships, and of course, self love. Where will we be without the self love? So I just want y'all to just vibe out with me for a minute. Hey, hey, ha, ha. Uh-huh. Hey, hey. I hope y'all having a great week. I hope that you guys are enjoying your night. I hope that you can vibe out, have a nice drink, smoke a L. Whatever you feel the need to do tonight. I just want you to enjoy this moment. A moment for peace, a moment for clarity. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Tonight we will be talking about self love, kind of relationships. Well, relationships, yes, yes, and a little self love. So I'll say under the banner of relationships. Now, what I want to talk about and discuss today is talking about love languages. Love languages. Oh, don't we have them? Don't we have them? So I want to discuss love languages. Do you know your love language? And do you know how you give it and how you receive it? That's important. Most of us are not taught growing up what love language is or the understanding of how influential and how powerful it is in dealing with others. So I'll go through the love languages. I'm super excited, guys. Y'all don't know. Nanny Wong. Y'all don't understand. I'm so excited to be here in this moment, so present. I'm so excited. I'm so enriched with life right now. If you're an Aquarius in the time of Aquarius, ah, mm, if you're any sign. But I know for me, I just feel so enriched. And I might be going off topic sometimes, but I'm gonna give you the purest form of me in all facets. Hey. So let's go ahead and go over what the love languages are. And also I want to know what would you say a key word to sum up what you need the most? That's important too. Um, so the five love languages. We have words of affirmation. Now these are verbal compliments, which usually are given to reinforce positivity, support love, appreciation, things of that nature. Um, the next one is acts of service. Acts of service is just doing things to help lessen a burden for someone that can spectrum from, let me get that for you. You know, let me let me massage you. Maybe not physically massage you. Let me just say something more like, um, let me grab your bags. Let me cook that for you. Oh, don't worry, I'll run the bath for you. Acts of service. Um, the next one, quality time. Are you someone who requires quality time where you need face to face interaction focused only on you for that time period? Um, that's a good one. I can say that's a good one. Um, giving gifts. Someone giving you something that's tangible, you know, that reflects thoughtfulness and just showing effort that, hey, I'm thinking about you, so I got you this. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive. It could be lavish, Who doesn't like a little lavish, honey bunny? Who don't like a little lavish? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say not lavish, but it could be as simple as Dave. Yeah, I got you some peanut M&Ms. Ooh, I just told my secret. You got me peanut M&Ms? Yeah, just because I was thinking about you and I saw them. I just wanted to get them for you. It could be as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And physical touch. Oh, physical touch. Now, physical touch can be expressed is usually a physical touch is non-sexual. So if you talk about getting your Jimmy Dean out, and when I say Jimmy Dean, that's my word phrasing for sausage. If you're trying to pull your Jimmy Dean out, if you're trying to get your kitty massaged, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about non sexual. We're talking about massaging, holding, kissing, caressing, um, hugging intensely. Those are physical touch. Now, I can express to you guys, I can share with you. Oh, this is hilarious. I can share with you my personal um, preferences. I mean, for me, I think I am a spectrum of all of them a little bit. Um, yeah, I'm a spectrum of all of them a little bit. It's about balance for me. Um, I won't say, well, I'll say this for quality time, it's not that I require a lot of time because I'm a big person on personal space. You have to interact with so much of the world and deal with so many burdens of the world. You need to have time to yourself as an individual, regardless if you're single, in a relationship, in entanglement, whatever the situation you have going on, married, you need your own time alone. You need to debrief after a long day. So you needed some time to yourself, some time to wind down. But here's my thing. And because you need the time to wind down, I'm someone who doesn't think that it's necessary to um, have all your FaceTime all the time. Especially, I know I'm doing things, you're doing things. I get that. So for me, it's more of mm, when you do have after that debriefing time for yourself, after you do have a little time for yourself, even for an hour. I'm so big on like facial interactions, those moments, those shared moments that are not um, contaminated with anything other than being human, being present, being in your God force energy, just being present in that moment. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing for me. Where's no phones, no nothing. Like I know eventually I at some point gonna implement in my home, like you have to have an hour with no type of devices. And what can we do in that time? Play games, talk, you know, dance, all creative kind of things you can do, but just having that individual time, that's really big for me. Like, I think that's a really dope thing to do. Even having times where you set out, um, I'm sorry, guys, that's my phone. Where you guys set out time to just, have family days or just different days that you guys spend with each other. That's a big thing. Um, and that's a big thing for me. Acts of service. I love acts of service. That's really sweet, really sweet. Um, I mean, I love all of them honestly, but that quality time is a big one. Um, you know, within the realms of the situation, that quality. Gift giving. Who, me? Yes, I love gifts. I love gifts. I Who doesn't love a good gift? Like, it's not everything, but I'll say this: most of my life, I've always been a very humble person. But when someone's thinking about you and give you gifts, that's sweet. I like that. I like that. Physical touch. Woo! Physical touch. Physical touch. Physical touch. Oh my gosh, this is such a necessary thing. I mean, you gotta think about this all the way down the line to even when you're a child. You know, a lot of things that are triggered, that people having autism and different things like that, like lack of physical touch. That's important, all around. So, I love massage. Oh, massages. I love making out. I love kissing. I love uh long hugs, like being held tightly is a feeling of being safe. Everybody wants to feel safe, right? Everybody wants to feel safe. So that's a big thing for me too. um and I would say my key word for everything overall that this encompasses, because I do love the words of affirmation, um but I'm also a giver of that. I'm a giver of I give all, but I'm more so a person who is I am words of affirmation is what I give off. These are things I give. Words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, and physical touch. I cover those spectrums. Yes, I do. And I give sometimes. But everything I do is very well thought out when I do them. Um, oh yeah, so that's how I give out my love language, and how I receive was is in all spectrums. Um, but my key word for everything, I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, staying on track. My key word would be truth. Truth. Um, be honest with me. Be transparent. It's not going to hurt you. I mean, there's nothing that you can lose in being transparent and being honest. What are you going to lose? Is either a yes or no, up or down, left or right. Simple. You know, I feel that if someone is being honest with me, someone is truthful with me, that they have a certain level of love and respect for me because they didn't try to hold back from me. I respect that so much because I don't care if I'm mad, happy, sad, indifferent, joyful. I don't care what my expression is. If I have honesty, I have truth, I can't get mad because you were honest. And that's respectable and that's commendable. So I can't get upset because you told me your truth. Your truth is your truth. So above everything, just coming forth with your truth, being real with you and being real with everyone around you. Um, your truth will always, it sounds cliche, but set you the fuck free. So, I just, that's a big thing for me. I hope that, you know, if you don't know your love language, that you take the time to research love languages, because that is a self-love thing, researching it for yourself to understand who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's very important because you can't love someone, nor can you expect to be properly loved if you don't know your own love language. No one ever thinks about that sometimes, if you don't know your love language, how can you teach another individual how to love you? How? There's no way. There's no way that you can do that. You can't teach someone how to love you if you don't know how to love yourself. You don't know what you need to feel loved. That's a problem. And that comes up a lot in relationships where someone's love language might be quality time and words of affirmation. And the other person who's giving it, the guy, his his love language might be, look, how I show it is I give gifts. And I'm very touchy feely and I give gifts, but she might feel like I need the quality time all the time. And I mean, honestly, if you need quality time all the time, you might want to check that out. That's not healthy. There's a balance to it. But if you know what each other needs, you can learn to balance that out. You can learn to, hey, this is what I need and this is what I need. Can we meet in the middle? Can we negotiate? Can we make something work between us that's going to be healthy? So that's how I feel about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my first little podcast. I'm excited as hell, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Y'all don't understand. If y'all feel the vibrations of what's been going on, and hello tonight. Oh my gosh, I'm rethinking about things. My mind goes so many places. But tonight is the full moon in Leo. That energy, you know, I feel that nip energy. Like it's just a whole new movement of a golden age that we're in. It's just so much that we're so abundant in, regardless of the circumstance that we've been through this past year. And I just want everybody to have a wonderful, 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 wonderful evening. That's all I have to say right now. I'm kind of nervous and I'm super happy though. Super, super duper happy. I want to shout out. I'm about to do shout outs. Okay. I want to shout out my cousin Rachel Alpha at work. That's my girl doing big things. And I love you, baby girl. Shout out all my siblings: Naja, Kaya, Jasira, Ayana, Steven, Stephanie. I just want to shout people out. And I just want to shout out my girl, Toya. Happy birthday again. Aqua Gang Gang Gang. And shout out Post of the Streets. Post of the Streets Radio. That is a podcast I'm also on. So check that out. I'm a lot more subtle and, you know, but check that out. It's definitely amazing, amazing undiscovered talent, businesses, and just a great network to just stay in tune with. I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing night. And remember, you are a king and queen. You're a god and goddess. Recognize the God force in you. I love y'all. Rock out with me. Hey, and so.